family, welcome to Life Inc.'s Family Matters series. As you all know, every year we have a theme we go by, and this year our theme is changing the narrative. And as you can see, we've got our panel here with lovely guests. Some we know, some we do not know, but we're here to talk, we're here to discuss, so just follow us as we go along. But before I do that, I'd like to introduce my co-host for today, Karis. So you just start with your name, what you do, and then we move on to our lovely guests here today. So yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Karis and I'm one of the co-leads for Life Inc. I am a pharmacist by profession, and yeah, that's it.
Great.
Manuel?
My name is Manuel. I'm 15 and I go to school.
Great. What do you study?
Oh, it's loads.
What's your favorite subject?
Oh, DT.
Great. Okay. Move on to Malachi.
My name is Malachi and I'm 14 and I'm in school and I study history and geography and that's it.
Great. Let's move on to our next person.
Hey guys, my name is Jemima. I'm 20 and I'm studying to be a nurse.
That's nice.
My name is Success. I'm 21. I'm a third year of biomed and I work as a in blood center. I take blood and stuff. Yeah.
How does it feel?
Every day I get called the V word, a vampire. It's okay.
Because you're in the ladder with
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
It's fine.
My name is Rena, I'm 21, I'm a third year criminology student and I work for the Mayor of London.
Jesus. That's nice.
Wow. Thank you.
Okay. I'm not coming here. I'll move right there.
Yeah. Hi guys, my name is Critical. I'm also a third year biomedical scientist and I'm 21. I just like going to the gym. Yeah.
Gym.
Yeah.
Great. So, yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Daniela, I'm 19 and I'm in my first year of drama school studying acting.
That's nice.
Yeah.
She's amazing at that.
Great. Who's your favorite actor or actress?
Right now, Viola Davis.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Nice.
Woman King was amazing. So,
Great. I see you in that anyway.
really.
Yeah. So, move on to...
Hi everyone, I'm Phyllis. I'm old. I'm in my 30s. And I work in investment banking, program management, data, AI, transformation, all of that. And yeah, I just love to see people flourish, particularly in our community, to pass on what we've learned to the next generation so they don't have to start from scratch. And I believe in building that foundation for a life of excellence in Christ, as Christians anyway. So yeah, I'm really excited about this conversation.
That's great. So before we dive into what we're here to discuss today, if you do not know, or if you know, Auntie Phyllis, as we normally call her, she is the founder of Life Inc. And we have today in our midst the co-leads for Life Inc. We're 5 in number, but unfortunately one is not here with us today. I'm one of them. I'm the co-lead and the graphic designer for Life Inc. Karis here is the co-lead as well, and Kweku at the back is the co-lead as well. So if you do not know the team, this is us. So yeah, straight away. So we're just going to dive into why we're here today. We're going to talk about the family, but I just want to know what the family means. We all know what the family is, but individually, I'd like to know what the family means to you, yourself, what the family means to you. So I'd like to start with Jemima. What does it mean to you?
A safe space.
Space. Safe space. Oh, great.
Yeah, that's where I feel safety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Malachi, what does the family mean to you?
So I feel as if like family is somewhere that, it's not somewhere, it's a group of people where you kind of love and you like they're there for you and no matter what, they'll always be your family and you can never lose them, like your physical bond with them. And it's like something that as you progressively grow older, it's something that you know who and where your family is, and it just kind of helps you to go through your life.
That's great. Kweku, what does it mean to you?
To me, usually it's a place of peace, but also a place of laughter, joy, and you can get agitated with family sometimes, but that's what makes them family at the end of the day. So,
That's great. I'll just say what is on my mind now before I move on.
Yeah.
It might sound a bit, but family is blood. When I say blood, they say is thicker than water. And if, you know, now boys, we actually call each other, oh, that's my blood, you know.
Yeah.
And
Don't say that too.
oh, really? Because if you actually say that, that means the person is there for you no matter what.
Yeah.
And that is family to me, right? Sometimes you wouldn't get the fullness of it, but you can't just go wrong with it. It's still blood, if you get me. You can switch, but you come back to it. And anytime you come back, it's like it's there for you. So that's what to me family means. So success.
To me, I see family as the foundation of life itself. So, in a way of no matter what happens in life, all you call your own, there's always things you learn, and those things you learn from those people, you can also bring them in the word that we're trying to describe right now. So I see it as the foundation itself. That's how I see it.
Foundation, yeah. Okay, Mano?
I think the family is just basically anyone that you care about, hold close to you. That's your family.
Right. It's really interesting what I'm getting from all of these. Daniela?
I think there's two types. I think there's obviously, like you said, biological family, as in the family that you were born into, and those are the people that should or will unconditionally love you regardless of who you are or what you do. But then there's also the family that you're talking about with like the bros and the sis and stuff like that. But I'd say in general, family is a group of people that love you unconditionally, that raise you, whether it be biological or not. So yeah, unconditional love.
Okay. So Rihanna?
Oh, for me, when I think about family, I kind of think about fluidity. I think even following on from what Daniela said, you know, you have like your biological family, you know, who you're related to by blood, but then you also have the family that you make throughout life, like your friends that kind of turn into like brothers and sisters, and like aunties or people that you know from growing up that come into your family, you know. So for me, just also a space of growth. You kind of grow with these people, you kind of develop yourself as a person, as your character, amongst those type of people. So yeah, growth and fluidity is kind of my thing.
That's actually nice. From what you just said, what came to mind was, I don't know, my words today sound a bit, but just understanding. What I got from that is family means, I want to use a word, but I don't want to use it.
Well, you get the house.
It means nakedness or exposure, right? Your family, doesn't matter what family you're in, your immediate family or your extended family, whatever you want to call it. They are the people that truly see you. They are the people that really see what you are about.
Yeah.
Because when you step out there, people know you to be, oh yeah, quick with that guy who can do 1, 2, 3. But with your family, they actually know you for you. When you're down, they know you. They've actually seen tears come from your eyes. They've actually seen what, snot come from your nose, all of that. The things that you go through is your family that sees it. The outside world don't really get the chance to see that. So I think family is actually exposure, nakedness. They actually, So yeah. Lastly, Auntie Phillips.
Oh my god, you guys have just floored me with all the words. I agree with everything that has been said, right? Some of the key words I think I just want to emphasize from what has been said. Foundation, right? I always tell my kids, God didn't drop you into a forest somewhere as a baby. Even if you don't have your biological family, you were born by someone into a space. Even if you were adopted down the line, you were born into a community. So that foundation word is so powerful, and that influences the things you do, your mindset, all those other things. So I think family, when I think family, I think foundation. And then the other thing that I think when I think family is that safety. And that links to what was just said about the whole nakedness thing. Because if you are safe, you don't mind showing your failures. You don't mind showing when you are down. You don't mind showing when you're up. The person sees all of you. And so there's no pretense. It's a place of vulnerability. And the last thing I want to also emphasize is that your family is always there for you. They're not only there for you when things are good or when you are excelling, but they're also there for you when you are at your lowest. And so they evolve with you. Fluidity, right? They evolve with you as you grow, as things change. But it's your safe space. It's your place of stability. When everything is crazy out in the world, you go to school, you go to work. But for me, that's what I associate. Like growing up, like I'm safe at home, not just physically, but I feel safe emotionally, physically, mentally. So yeah, family is home. Family is home.
Great.
Yeah.
So, having said all that we said, getting to know what family means to us individually, would like to know the importance of family, because family to me is something different. The importance of family to me is different from the importance of family to Rihanna, maybe. So we're actually going to touch on that, and we ended with Auntie, but I'll start from you. So
You didn't give me enough time to think.
So yeah,
The importance of family. I think going back to the definitions we gave, foundation, if you think about a house or a building, right? The foundation is the most important part of it.
Yeah.
You can start a building and put up a magnificent structure, but if there's no foundation, it can topple at anything. So I think family, I dare say, is the most important social relationship anyone can ever have. Obviously, you know, as Christians, God created us and all, but when you come into the human realm, your family is like your primary foundation. So what that means is, if you think about a building, whatever building you build in terms of your life, that will have, it will be sort of a reflection of that foundation. That includes values, how you look at success, how you look at failure, all of those things, right? So yeah, it's the foundation for everything. If I'm safe at home, even if I'm not performing well in school, I know my family's got me, right? If I am able to be vulnerable, and I know I can talk about whatever is disturbing me, right? Then regardless of what's going on around the world, even if it's confusing, there's a space for us to, not so much solution, but to discuss it and have that safe space. So I think foundation, when I think about the importance of family, it kind of filters into everything. So that's what I would say in terms of family is foundation for everything else. That's how important it is if you are building like a structure, I would say.
That's really interesting, because if you know me, I'm more everything visual. So as she was speaking, she said foundation. I was just thinking, okay, this, that. But it's actually true, because two things came to mind. This building we're in now, it has a foundation. How deep the foundation is dug determines how strong the building will be, right? So if family is the foundation, family holds the whole structure, right? So if the foundation is weak, so are you on top. So if the family is weak, we are weak, no matter how strong you think you are. Do you understand? Because I believe everyone here is a Christian, right? And as believers, what we say is that Christ is our solid rock. He's the foundation we stand on, right? So imagine Jesus not being who he is as the Son of God. How are we actually gonna cope, you know? And again, it's like the root of a tree. If the root is not there, there's nothing. There's no branch, there's no leaves, there's nothing. It's void. So thank you. Family is the foundation. I'm actually taking this home. So yeah, Rihanna, the importance of family to you.
I think for me, it's a place of humility, and it's a space that kind of grounds you. I know when you go into the world, there's absolute chaos everywhere you turn, but it's also a space where you can feel grounded, feel secure. especially nowadays, everybody goes by their walks of life and do whatever, but I think when you come back to your home and to your family setting, it's that one space where it can remind you who exactly you are. Even if you go into the world and you get your identity confused and you don't really know who you are and you're misled by different perspectives from your friends or people outside of your family network, when you come home, they'll humble you and remind you who exactly you are. If it's from your culture to your beliefs, even to your moral compass, it's a place of remembrance. And I was having this conversation the other day, last Sunday, when my cousins came over, and she's like, when she goes out, she's so extroverted, everybody thinks she's so loud, but when she comes to our house, it's the one place where she's really introverted and quiet, and it's the space that humbles her and reminds her where her whole beginning kind of started from. You know, it's like a checking point. It's somewhere it can remind you, like remember, like it reminds you and informs you who exactly you are. You know, because for me, I go out, I do public speaking, I do all my works, whatever. But then when I come back home, I still remember that I'm still Jennifer's kid. I'm still that girl that, you know, from a Ghanaian background, from a Ghanaian home, and it kind of humbles you, reminds you exactly who you are. So that's it's grounding and humility for me, really.
That is so profound what you said. Honestly, yeah. Because when she said it, I was like, why did I not think about it? Honestly, because in essence, to me, that's what family is about. When I was speaking to I have 2 little brothers. When I'm speaking to them, that's what I say. When you step out of this house, you do not step out on your own. You do not step out as Emmanuel, you do not step out as Albert. If you're watching me, I'm sorry. You step out as the son of this. As the son of this, right? So you're stepping out as yourself, one, but you're stepping out in the name of the family. So family gives you an identity. It doesn't matter what family you find yourself in, your biological family, fine. But even in church, right? You step out as a disciple. So you can't just be caught doing certain things that people do outside. Oh, are you not this Christian boy? Are you not this guy that goes to church here? Are you not this guy that does this? You're like, oh, yeah, I'm not meant to be doing this, because the family that I come from, we don't act like that. We are seen as this kind of people, so I have to walk in my family's identity. You get it? So it's good. I like this. So success?
I think the importance of family has been covered, to be honest. The way I see it, the way I see it, one thing is the identity and the reflection. I think when you step outside of your house, my mom always tells me, you could go online, make your money, you could go your work, make your money, but when you need to talk some certain things, you pick up the phone and you still call me. Because you know there's some certain things your friends will tell you. And I will tell you, you will cry, I'll watch you cry. But you know that's what you want to hear. But I think, you know, when you step outside and you say, oh, I'm the son of this, or this is my mom, and people trace your mom and trace it back to you, and they look at your mom and you, and their life doesn't match. I think when someone tells you, are you sure you're the son of this person? Someone with a good brain will go, wow, can't believe I have to question my own self. I think when you have good people around you, it gets to a point where you have to say, I need to go back home.
Self-check.
That's it.
But this is not Tesco self-check, please.
Even Aldi's doing it now.
So that's interesting. I'll just take one more from Malachi, and then I go to my co-host to continue from there. So Malachi.
So all I can say is that family is imperfect. Like you can always kind of take out your flaws, and as a family you can kind of make that flaw your one strength. Because as a family, no matter however you are or whatever you do, you just know that you're imperfect, but your family is always there, and also they're imperfect, so you're not as different or as similar as to a certain family member in your family. And the only thing that I can remember is as my mum, sometimes she can compare me to my older sisters, which kind of makes me upset, as I am not my sister, and I don't want to be exactly like them. As if I become exactly like them, and it's not something I want to do. I want to be myself, and like knowing that my mum can compare me to my sisters, I can become even better than my sisters, so that my mum can compare my sisters to me.
That's a good point. That's great.
Which will make me even more happier, as you can see as how we've all grown from when we were kids until now, and to like kind of appreciate how things that can be from our imperfections and can kind of make us stronger as a family together.
I understand, but before I come to you, Karis, sometimes the reason why our parents do this is because there's a trail that they follow, right? And with where they are, with their pedigree, whatever age they are now, they've seen about 3 times what you have seen or what you're going through, right? So they can foretell where you will end up or where you will be most of the times. So the reason why parents may compare is because of certain things that they're seeing at that moment. It doesn't mean they'll compare forever at that moment. Oh, look at your sister. You see what she's doing now? She's done with uni. She's working. It's just to give you some sort of responsibility at your age, so you do not go out of the trail.
Yeah.
Do you get it? It's just to keep you in check, self-check, but to keep you in check, you know. So I 100% understand you, and it makes absolute sense. But sometimes this is the angle they're coming from. So yeah. So over to you, Karis.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been very interesting so far, just seeing everyone's different like perspectives and things like that. But that brings us to kind of what we're going to talk about next, which is family dynamics.